Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. In this video, I'm going to quickly get some tulips into the ground. It's about the second week of January. I've actually cold treated these in the refrigerator because I'm in zone 7B, almost 8. And in the south, tulips don't come back reliably. We don't get enough cold treatment on them during the winter time. Sometimes they'll come back. It depends on the winters we're having, but for the most part, I use them as annuals. So I received these back in, I think toward the end of October, beginning of November, and I refrigerated them. Ended up leaving them in there a little longer than I wanted to, actually, because it's been raining and raining and raining. It's been kind of not great conditions for putting bulbs in the ground when there's just standing water everywhere. Not a good idea at all. Tulips are super easy, really. If you all you have to do is get them down to the right depth, put the pointy end up, and make sure they're in an area that's not sitting in water. And they do like full sun. You get the best color on tulips in the full sun. If they have a little light shade, they might last a little longer in the spring, but for the most part, this is a full sun plant. This space that I'm going to start in right here, I put some mixed pansies in a video a few weeks ago. Super frosty this morning. It's like 28 degrees or something, so they're kind of wilted over here this morning. And then there's some snapdragons in the middle. This one's kind of a creamy yellow. These are bright yellow tulips that I'm going to put into this space. I've got several other varieties. I've got hundreds of tulips going into the ground. I'm going to just show you how I do a couple of these groups. I'm actually going to put these, because I'm treating them as annuals and they're not going to come back every year and fill out for me, I'm going to put them pretty close together. And so I'm putting them almost bulb to bulb in the trenches that I dig. I want the top of the bulb to probably be about 4 inches below the grade. So I'm going to dig out enough space for them and set the bulbs in with the pointy end up, maybe, like I say, less than an inch apart each, and then recover them very gently to make sure I don't knock them all over around in the trench that I've dug. And since I've refrigerated them and they're fully cold treated, any kind of warm weather I get at this, they're probably going to start to poke their heads up out of the ground, which is no big deal. Tulips are super cold hardy. I see that every season. Tulips coming up, daffodils coming up, all these cold season bulbs, and a lot of people panic when they see them starting to come up early. They're super hardy and typically don't have a problem. If you're really paranoid about it or worried about it, you can throw a light coating of leaves over them to help insulate them some, but really it's just not necessary. But I expect to see these tulips start to show their heads pretty soon, really in the next 2.5 weeks. So the variety that I was planting over there in the pansies and snapdragons was called Helolites. This variety right here that's going here is called King's Blood. I've got a couple other varieties. I've got one called Bud Light. It's kind of an interesting name, and one called Maureen. And I'm putting the same varieties or mixes that come in a tight space to just get a big pop of color. And I'm going to have several of these around the front yard right here. Great space out here. It drains reasonably well in this front yard. It's got a little bit of a slope down to the street, and so even in these rainier conditions like I'm having right now, it's not too bad. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to rot them. Again, here I pulled this mulch back to one side. I pulled the soil back to the other. I've dug down a trench basically here enough that I'll probably have about 4 inches of soil on the top of each bulb. I'm going to show you one of these bulbs where it started to come up already. That's pretty normal when you're cold treating them, that they'll start to pop up a little bit in the refrigerator. The paper on them you can just leave on them. Some of it will fall off. Oops, I'm dropping them. Some of it will fall off while you're in the process. It's just no big deal either way, but I just leave them. I leave them as they are, as they come out of the bag. So I'm going to take these 50 tulips, put them in here, pointy side up, and then I'll bring the camera over here closer and show it before I cover them up. It's really not that big of a deal. I won't be fertilizing these at all because they've got everything in them that they need. If they were perennial bulbs, and I have lots of perennial bulbs that I've planted here, the bulbs that'll come up every year, all that stuff will get fertilized in mid-February. I'll fertilize the entire yard. So you know, these are going to get fertilized anyway because I'm just going to fertilize the entire yard, but they really don't need fertilizer for this first year. And since they're not coming back, really no reason to worry about it at all. So here they are in the trench, pointy side up. I just put them in whatever shape. I don't try to put them in squares or rectangles or straight lines or anything. I just put them in some sort of random shape. So it looks a lot better when they come up. I don't even plan the shape. Just anything that's not, doesn't look like a human did it, unless it's a formal garden, obviously. Again, the soil's on this side, the mulch is on that side. I'm gonna get about probably 3 inches of soil sitting on top of these bulbs, and then at least an inch, inch and a half of mulch that I'll have right there. If you have any bulbs in the packs that have rotted or are super, super soft, I would not put those into the ground just because whatever issue it has may spread to the rest of them. But other than that, super easy. I'm gonna just get these covered back up. So I'm not gonna show you all the varieties that I'm putting in the ground, but I'm gonna just do the same thing over and over and over again. Hopefully some sort of random shape as they come up is what I'm going for. That first little section I did over there by the pansies, I actually do have those in kind of a square because the shape of that bed over there. A couple other notes: in order to keep the bulbs from flying all over the place in that hole when I'm covering them up, I grab a scoop of soil and I drop it straight down on top of them. You'll notice in the video. I do that over and over and over till I have them lightly covered. Then I pull the rest of the soil in. If you just start pulling the soil in, you're going to knock the bulbs all over the place. So that's the technique I've always used. It's fast, it's easy, efficient. I pack the soil down, then I put my mulch back over it, pack it down again. One thing that I could run into here. I mean, these things are cold treated, they're ready to go, they're going to come up, they're going to bloom. I've had great success with this. They've got all the nutrition they need. But there's one obstacle that could be a problem, and that's squirrels. Squirrels definitely love these things, and this is now very loose soil. It's going to be very easy to dig them up if they decide they want to. I do feed my birds, and I have a suet feeder out here, and they're pretty preoccupied with what's going on over there, so I don't think they're going to dig my bulbs up. But I will check every day, make sure they're not causing any mischief here. If they are, I can put down some sort of netting over top of this till the bulbs actually have a chance to get rooted in and the soil kind of resettles over the top of them. Then it won't be a problem. But you can use any kind of little fencing, any kind of mesh, anything that just keeps them in general from being able to start digging here without having to go through a lot of work to do it. Will work fine. But that is the one thing that could happen to my tulips between now and the time that they'll root in. They'll actually start rooting in pretty quickly. It's amazing. You put bulbs in the ground, go back and dig them up. Within 6-7 days, they're already pushing roots long before they start pushing the top part of the bulb up out of the ground. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll have tons of videos in the spring showing all of the bulbs that I've put in the ground, how they're performing. All of this is going to be filled in with a hopefully amazing color and landscape detail throughout this spring. Thanks for watching.